Welcome. My name is Rich, and this is a laid-back Let's Play of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, during which I shall make jokes, talk about places I think the game drew its influence, ways in which the game is good or could have been better, and in general the game and its story. Hiding behind the grass. So,
greetings, Wanderer.
There's a mission to pick up here. We are currently in the House of Valor in Datir, so basically here. We entered through Alzarund, but there is also an entrance in Menetir. I'm not quite sure how much stuff happens here, so I don't know whether we'll get to the Red Marches or not. But probably. It feels like this is kind of a half zone, maybe? Anyway, let's talk to Jackin. Why can't you just... There we go, face forwards.
You there!
Thank you.
The arena needs another competitor to round out the next match. The tournament can't go on until we have a leader for the Crows. If you trust in your fighting skills, there are vast riches to be won here at Valor Arena.
His voice doesn't match up with his apparent age. Unless it's just a very, very pale blonde beard, not like a white beard. No, I can't tell.
It pulls in a lot of revenue for the arena and doubles as a tavern. It's a testament to mortal fortitude and ambition. It was originally Fey, but it passed to us through their own silly rites when Hroth Magnus defeated their champion. I manage the fighters here at Valor Arena, and for the most part I make the matches. Best job in the world, far as I'm concerned. All the fans of the arena would kill for a chance to put their dream matches together. I do it every day. The Crows are always a massive allure for business. The champion doesn't want the tournament to go on until we find a leader for them. Well, as I said, the arena needs another fighter to start the next match. What do you say? You look like you could hold your own in a fight.
What happened to the previous leader of the Crows?
That's the spirit. I hereby induct you into Valor Arena as the leader of the Crows. Your first opponents will be Remus Bloodhawk and his Marauders. Your team's already waiting for you in the Gladiator Pit. Head down the walkway when you're ready. There's always been a team of Crows at Valor Arena. It was a tradition begun by Hroth Magnus, the first champion. A gladiator becomes a crow if she ever finds herself the sole survivor on her team. Hroth took this to mean that the fighter could have done more to help his companions. To him, these fighters were disgraced, and if they wanted to continue fighting, they did so as crows. Today we use the crows to draw a crowd, but the handicap remains.
So, the team with no, or rather, the team with the least teamwork capable members.
The Crows are only allowed 2 gladiators in the arena at a time. And as team leader, you have to fight every match. Head down into the pit when you're ready to begin. You'll pick a partner to enter the arena with you.
Which means through this door. Or, well... Is it a door if it's mostly empty space? Grating. There's a bedroll down here.
So you're the new leader? You should brace yourself if you haven't already. Fights in Valor Arena are to the death. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Let us know when you're ready. You'll have to decide which of the 3 of us will fight with you before a match.
What on earth is happening with his pauldrons? They're just drifting back through into his chest.
He's green as the grass in Dallintarth, but a good lad. I don't know if he's foolhardy or brave to think he'll make it far in this tournament. She's an alcoholic and a fiend, but she'll match any fighter. And few mages keep as cool a head as she does in a fight. Few mages stay as drunk as she does during a fight, too. She says she requires alcohol to use her abilities. But I've never met a mage like that. I tell her she's a liar to her face, but I don't relish the idea of getting set on fire.
Well, it seems like she's got some kind of mental trauma, and being drunk allows her to get past it long enough to fight. A deeply unhealthy behavior. So, Helga does magic. Vigor is in, Vigor Broadshield is in, plate mail and, full plate harness, and has a sword, so he's going to be might. So does that mean Asa Alfarin is a rogue?
Nice of you to ask. The younger fighters don't care about us weathered guys. I've been participating in arena matches for years. Got my start when Magnus put out a call for fresh gladiators, and the old man trained me himself. He'd have hated to see this. The spectacle of it all, I mean. In his day, the only thing that mattered was the fight. The rush of delivering the death blow. The Fae held rights here, I think. I know they came in flocks to watch and participate like we do. Legend has it that every tournament they held ended in the same way, with the same champion defeating everyone.
Sounds Fae. The Fae live in cycles, and they have very, very deeply worn ruts in which they roll.
He was a gruff man, powerful, and an absolute beast in the arena. I've seen him pound a Lianshi into pulp with his bare hands. Outside of battle, however, he fancied himself a man of principle. Charged spectators just enough to keep this place running. It was the fight he wanted, not coin. He's a fierce fighter, but he sees himself as a moneymaker first, and a competitor second. He's turned the arena into a spectacle.
So Magnus, the current Magnus, is presumably the son of Hroth Magnus?
He paid for workers to haul his lavish house onto the arena grounds. He could have used that money to commission a small army, or feed a small town for years. It's utter waste, and I'm not sure his father would have approved.
Yeah, probably not.
The matches you'll fight here are to the death, with no quarter, no mercy. It's been this way since the first Magnus won the arena from the Fae. Even with his son turning this battleground into a ridiculous display, with the banners, the announcer. The bouts, at least, remain the same.
Okay, so the current Magnus is Hroth's son.
Let one of us know when you're ready. You will have to decide which of the three of us will fight with you before a match. I'll be here if you need me. Choose your ally wisely.
I'm not sure how many matches there are. I'm not sure how much point there is in having... I mean, I guess it's set dressing, but like, these targets aren't things that you can really interact with at all. Like, I could stand here and just like press the attack button, but that doesn't actually mean that I'm making use of the training dummies.
Pleasure to meet you. Name's Helga Swanwhite. I'm your girl if you want sorcery in the next match. Just let me finish this drink and I'll be right behind you. The arena's through that gate to the east. I'd share some of this, but I've only got the one drink. Oh, sorry.
Yep, she sounds drunk.
He's your typical beginner, as far as I can tell. Good with the dagger and not much else.
Okay, yeah, so he is a rogue type, a stabby type.
It's like a second home. Oh, I don't bet, but it's the only place on the grounds one can find a proper drink. Adrian gives me a free drink for every 10 that I buy. I think he likes me.
You're a returning customer. I think that's probably about it.
Before I got my start here, I'd been studying at the Scholia Arcana. I was quite good at effecting arcane explosions, but I found myself uniquely blocked. I realized I had to be less than sober to effectively cast spells, so I drank. They kicked me out for excessive abuse of drink, called me dangerous and a degenerate.
I note that you don't deny those claims.
I watched his last match the day I joined the arena. He was one of the most impressive brute force fighters I have ever seen. Until his son managed to land the killing stroke. His father tossed him about the place like a rag doll. It was odd. Sure, he was old, but in his final moments I thought he looked ill.
Ah, so Hroth's son poisoned him then. Seems like.
A fighter is forced to join the Crows if they are the last surviving member of their team after a match. It's a long-standing tradition that keeps the tournament going as gladiators inevitably fall. Why would we keep fighting then? Well, we have our pride, and I wouldn't have signed up for this if I didn't think I could win it in the end. I couldn't help it if alcohol gave me a certain clarity. No one in the arena gives me guff about it, and if they do, they stop as soon as I set them on fire. All I know is that the Fae built this place centuries ago, and Hroth Magnus took it from them. Amalur's better for it, as far as I'm concerned.
Bit of a short-sighted view.
He's the team veteran. Been around longer than both Asa and me. We don't see eye to eye on everything, but he's a reliable choice in the arena. Don't take time to think out there, just fight!
Probably going to go with Vigor, to be honest. Just so that I've got someone who's tanky. Because I'm in a bit of a weird position where I'm a bit of everything, so I don't lack in any one region, I don't think.
I guess you're the latest addition to the team. They made me fight a boar last time. It was downright embarrassing. I hope today's going to be more interesting.
Now, what's up with this get-up? It's a bit, it's a bit Gimp Mask, isn't it?
I haven't been here long myself. I've always wanted to rough it as a war sworn. Joined up here to develop a bit of a spine.
It's probably also extremely hot in all that leather.
She's a terrifying woman, but a good ally to have on your side.
This is an interesting leather look. It's not the one that we've seen, and I don't think that it matches with Dread leather. I think it's Dread leather, the one after Troll hide. Dread scale. It might be Dread scale. It's got the scale part, and it does look like kind of moody, atmospheric sort of a look.
Valor Arena? It's a place dreams are made of. You dream of people getting stabbed or beheaded, or burned. Very badly burned. The greatest gladiator this place has ever seen. Everyone here hopes for a career like his. Even the current champion pales in comparison. No one's even come close to lasting as long, not to mention performing as well. A gladiator becomes a crow when he finds himself the last surviving member on his team. It's a way to keep the tournament moving as teams start losing members. The rule has its roots in a tradition started by the current champion's father. But today it's basically an attempt to draw interest from the fans. Of course, it's not good news for us. The two-man rule means we're at a significant handicap.
I'm surprised Vigor didn't get made the team leader. But then, I don't know what team us as the player character would have joined.
He's ancient. I'm surprised he can walk around in that armor, let alone fight in it. But he's reliable. Think quick out there, and keep moving!
I mean, maybe it's down to the fact that the game initially was going to be a team-based game, where you could, like... where you would have had a team of people running around with you at all times. So, like, you would have joined as part of that team, I guess. And the Crows would have been one of the teams that went out with you. Alright, well, let's take Vigor.
You'll need someone with a strong sword arm out there, Gladiator. And I've got just that.
Yeah. I just want him to, like, not die during the fight.
Very well. Lead the way. As Crows, only 2 of us are allowed in battle at a time. And as team leader, you're obligated to participate in each match. And to pick one of us to enter battle with you. There will be no mercy out there. Give no quarter.
I don't think I care about any of them. But let's nick them. Because they're not nailed down. Ooh, Prismate Chakrams. I wonder why the outside is purple. That's weird.
Welcome one, welcome all to Valor Arena. Today we have the Crows, testing their worth against Remus Bloodhawk and his Marauders. Victory here means the entire team moves up in the championship. They'll be on a path to face the Lords of Valor. Have at it, warriors.
Our boy Vigor is doing very well against 2 enemies. Bloodhawk's down. Well, let's help Vigor then, shall we?
That's the match, ladies and gentlemen. The Crows made it out alive against superior numbers. With Crows like these, there's no doubt it's going to be an interesting tournament.
A lot of help there from Bonita.
They had every advantage against us and still lost. How unimpressive.
What's down here? Maybe it's where the other team enters from? Although, no. It's probably just where they send in enemies from. Whatever the enemies happen to be that you're facing.
Impressive.
I wonder whether we can talk to him about the match.
I haven't seen anyone fight like you since Magnus. The first, I mean. We were lucky to have you out there. Only 2 crows are allowed to fight at a time against the entirety of the enemy team. It's doubly tough for you. Arena leaders participate in every match their team enters.
It wasn't that tough. I'm fine.
We're called the Crows because we survived when the rest of our teams died in battle. With that handicap, you won't find many gamblers betting on us. Choose your ally wisely.
So if it's a battle to the death, how does a team member survive? Do they have to end up being the only survivor left in the arena? Or, like, once they're the last one, do they give up?
Good work out there. That was not a bad first match. We should grab a drink sometime. I need to replenish my store before the next fight. The store being my stomach, that is. This is the House of Valor. You won't find another place in Amalur quite like this. Nothing is sacred here. Your competition is out to maul you, and the management likes it that way. Especially the champion, nasty man. If Valor weren't the only arena on the continent, I'd have taken off a long time ago. Don't take time to think out there, just
That was
fight.
incredible! I couldn't believe my eyes out there. You ripped those men to shreds! Where'd you learn to fight like that? Prison?
No,
Be careful out there.
just killing my way across this whole continent.
Greetings, Wanderer. I'll admit I didn't expect you to come back. There's a reason no one was signing up. Remus is as experienced as they come. Here's your money for the match. Oh, and one more thing, Gladiator. Jokul Fangard mentioned he would like to speak to you in the gambling den. Jokul is one of the most prolific gamblers in the den. I heard he practically lives off his winnings, and he lives well. He's been known to sponsor the fledgling Gladiator here and there, and I think it would be wise to give him your attention.
Is he going to try and have me throw the match or anything like that?
He's in the gambling den in the market. It's the only other building besides Champion's Manor. You can't miss it. Good luck out there, Gladiator.
Is the gambling den just where everyone sleeps? So there's a bunch of challenges. Defeat all the brownies before the announcer calls for the end of the match. You've never seen foes more grotesque or terrifying. Who knows where the beast tamers found this lot? Challenges beware. So all of them have the same rewards. Well, all of the ones we've got unlocked at the moment. Oh, that's got 2 rewards. Nice. And Tuatha Vanguard. The champion has arranged for a group of lethal Tuatha to make an appearance. Can you defeat these mighty Tuatha overlords? Yes, I expect so. I've been defeating Tuatha for basically the whole time I've been alive.
Stay out of trouble.
It's like asking the sun not to rise. Ooh, hey! The game's got dancing animations.
I'm counting the drinks before she falls over.
Doesn't look like there's space in here for people to sleep. Do they sleep outside or in the prep area? In tents?
Welcome to the gambling den. Hail, Gladiator. Can I offer you a drink? Well, I've worked in the gambling den since its establishment. I serve the best cocktails this side of Detir, and all bets happen through me.
This hole in the wall sells cocktails? Of what? Mead and dust.
Hey, you're the new crow, aren't you? Sorry, but it's against house policy to allow active gladiators to bet.
Oh, that's a shame. Just bet on myself constantly.
Like I said before, gladiators can't bet on matches. Oh, I just work here. Tyr Magnus, the arena champion, funds this establishment. Business boomed the moment we opened our doors. The location is perfect, and we're patronized by the audience and the gladiators both. The fighters always need a drink before a match, and ideally afterwards, too. Of course, Helga outdrinks them all. Helga's my best customer. When she's not fighting in the arena, she's here drinking. They say, and this is only a rumor, mind you, that her magic is fueled by alcohol. The more she drinks, the more fire she hurls. She inspires the local drunks to make something of themselves. We've got a lot of local drunks.
That doesn't surprise me.
You will never find another place on Amalur is infused with the spirit of competition. We make the careers of gladiators and gamblers both. And they love us for it. You'll get a different story depending on who you ask. Especially some of the older fighters. But I'm glad his time is over. When Hroth was champion, it wasn't a business. Just people bloodying each other for no reason. Where is Hroth now? Dead and gone. His son, Tyr, defeated him in battle to become the reigning champion.
That's got to be kind of fucked up, regardless of Tyr. To the best of my ability to guess these things, probably poisoning him.
He's the current grand champion, and the son of the last one. Brutal fighter, but he loves money. He's made changes to this place that have brought in much revenue.
And that's the important
Good luck
thing,
out
is
there,
it?
gladiator.
And nobody cares that I'm just taking stuff out of the chest. Alright.
Don't worry. I don't plan to take too much of your time. Just want you to know that I hope you'll keep fighting. The way you dealt with those fools in there, I think you could truly make an impact here at the arena, should you choose to continue. At any rate, take these. They'll serve you well. Think of them as a donation from a concerned fan, in hopes that you'll remain in the arena's employ a little longer.
Well, that's not... Blah, blah. Well, if that's not a sinister voice, I don't know what is.
Dreams are made in this place, Gladiator. Rarely can one be rewarded so handsomely for an educated guess. Whether it's putting your money or your life on the line, Valor Arena allows people to live on the edge. In this place, you can win or lose everything, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a fan. A fan who makes a mother load off these guys. Valor practically pays my bills. Jaken will continue to deliver my gifts to you, as long as you continue to win matches. You're not just fighting for yourself out there, you see.
Okay, so he probably isn't going to ask us to throw a match.
She hasn't fallen down yet.
So presumably we'll get a complete set of gear out of him for winning matches. 8% critical hit damage, physical damage, gold drops, experience bonus. The popular Valor Arena contestant's personal effects were auctioned after his death, with proceeds going to his widow and children. Kentagon, presumably. Because this is finesse gear, it's not might gear, so it's not going to be Hrothgar's
There's a
hat.
crash course in survival. Once that arena gate closes, no one leaves until...
So let's have a go at these challenges, I think. Strength in numbers. Oh, and it just teleports you in. Okay. if they're getting a bit more dangerous as time goes on. The edge of the arena is getting in the way. Fucking... No, we've won. Cool.
Greetings, Wanderer.
We've unlocked Warrior Kings. Prepare to face royalty. If the fallen kings and kings of the wilds... In the fallen kings... What? In the fallen kings and kings of the wilds in this match. Is that... Fair Gorta, do you suppose? And then Untouchable Jotun. Tread carefully. The match ends if you are struck. Oh, really? That's going to be a bit tricky. I'm not very good at avoiding being struck. This is... Ah, Sons of Laz, okay. Now a bunch of undead. Fair Gorta. Just all undead, is it? That was it. That was easier than the brownie match.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
What have we unlocked now? Oh, still on these two, okay. And I can repeat them, but they don't give nearly as much gold. Which I suppose is fair enough. Looks like it's a team of magic, might and finesse, one each. No trouble there. I mean, as I said, we've fought Tuatha extensively. Ooh, now we've unlocked wood for the fire. Some kind of staff. Interesting. The champion's beast tamers have appropriated a host of woodland fae. If you think you can match up, enter this exhibition immediately. So wood for the fire will be just loads and loads of boggarts. Sprite showdown, and that's obvious. Loads of sprites. Aha! So here the price increases. Prepare for the sprite fight of your life. In this exhibition, you will face a horde of sprites led into battle by a trinity of champions. So one each of the 3 elements in the game. So this is where the reward gold amount increases. So presumably that happens here, and No, just here. Well, it might happen every... What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not an even number. Alright, Warrior Kings. Wonder what this is going to be. Oh, right, okay. Oh, nuts. There we go. Just teleported off. That's weird. He just went.
Greetings, Wanderer.
Race against time 1. Defeat your enemies before the announcer calls for the end of the match. Okay. Let's see whether I can manage this. Nuts. Alright. Presumably unlimited chances.
Are you ready for another match?
Oh, come on. Alright, so
Are you ready for another match?
probably shouldn't dick about summoning Bonita. Ugh. Almost there, though.
Are you ready for another match?
Let's give it another shot. What? How did that hit me?
Greetings, Wanderer.
Hey, we did it. Ordinarily, I don't really care very much about being caught slightly by a Jotun, so that was a bit challenging. Ooh, scavengers. Defeat these vultures of the depths before they flay you and claim your corpse for their own. Oh, and the reward's gone up. Vultures of the depths. That's not Mergen, is it? This'll be easy. Just loads of boggarts. And deal with them with my eyes closed. Actually, no, I probably can't. That would be a bit stupid. wish that I could target enemies. What are they doing? Oh, thresh! Ouch! Fucking cut that out, would you? Difficult to deal with. They just keep pounding you with abilities over and over. 2 of them as well. That's.
Are you ready for a match, Gladiator?
Ivory staff. Wow, what's that? So it's a unique weapon. Fire. Chance to steal health. The ivory staff is a family heirloom of House Anwan, dating back to its founder, Ethel the Red. This isn't really saying... Oh no, okay, maybe it is ivory. I was going to say, this isn't really saying ivory to me, but then again, this... Yeah, I could buy that. That's probably ivory. I don't know quite why she needs to grunt that hard when she's casting heal, but okay. Blood and Steel 1. So, Race Against Time 1 and Blood and Steel 1. That suggests that there's a Race Against Time 2 and maybe 3. Same with Blood and Steel. Sprite Showdown. Will it come in waves or... Yes, waves. Okay. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe they're all together. Alright. Stop that! This whole being attacked from multiple angles is really, really wearing thin. Fucking stop it! What was the victory condition? Oh, right. There was a kill count.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
Maybe if I do this further... No, I need to be in front... No, hold on. I can do it from behind here. If I'm further away, then he won't talk to me every time I reappear. Hopefully. Oh, that was a bit of an ordeal. Wrath of the Storm, the most electrifying match ever. Fight through this scintillating horde of lightning-powered foes. And you get a hammer. So that sounds like Mergen and lightning sprites. Exploded in death as he was attacking. Wild. Nice one. Masses of enemies, all of whom with
Greetings, Wanderer.
I get respawned there, do I? All of whom with ranged attacks is really, really unpleasant to try and fight. Not very unlocked. Contagion, defeat your enemies before you fall prey to their venomous attacks. Untouchable, Leonash. Or yeah, that's Leonash. Not Lianshi. Lianashi? Because we heard it pronounced out loud earlier. Lianashi? I guess. Race against time 2. Well, it's longer. You would have thought that would get lower, not higher. Oh well. Defeat these vultures of the depths. Let's find out what that is. Oh. Why did you not face the right way, you little shit? Oh, wonderful. Plague rats. Lots and lots of brownies. Oh, and moon ashes. Okay. What the blazes? I know I fucking pointed the character in the right direction. No, this way! This way! The way I'm looking, idiot! Oh, Craddock. There we go.
Greetings, Wanderer.
Still haven't faced anything as unpleasant as the sprite deluge. Blood and Steel 1. Magic and sleight of hand tricks are prohibited from this match. Only the daring and the hearty need apply. Just during the battle, just hold on, guys. I know that you really, really want to flying belly flop me, but whilst we're fighting, do you reckon I could like take a moment to repair all of my shit? Did nobody think to clear up these dead bodies that have been here the whole time? It's good that the no magic thing didn't turn off my poison abilities. Nuts. It's annoying that they can phase through one another. To attack. Oh, hello. Organs. With shields. That's a pain. Wild, overly big swing. I wasn't pushing in that direction. Why did you roll in that direction? One of each. What? How can it turn that quickly whilst running? Oh, it hasn't left a corpse. Cool, yeah, just turn at a right angle, maintaining your momentum. That's how physics works. I mean, I know that this is a magical world, but like, when you're a big fat Jotun,
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
shut up. When you're a big fat Jotun running in one direction and then immediately pivot to 45 degrees or closer, makes no odds. That's a little bit bullshit.
I hope I have enough money for repairs.
Well, hello there. Are you suffering from anything, warrior? Festering wound? Magical burns? Good old-fashioned sword stabbing? I've got a poultice for that.
Let's just sell junk. Has he got any... No repair items. There is
Mages
a...
are dangerous, but so is an archer with a flaming bow. Weavy can make that happen.
There's a repair guy here. What does this
Almost
person
time for
sell?
my match.
Hey there, stranger. You look like you've seen some combat. Care to take a look at the highest quality armor this side of Tatir?
I mean, let's talk about this stuff
Unless
first.
gambling's an interest of yours, I'm afraid you won't find much there. Some brave gamblers make a living out of the den. Our resident fate weaver, Franz Engelhardt, makes his perch there. It seems like only the gamblers and gladiators have found a use for him, though. Hacken's the blacksmith here. I wouldn't recommend him for repairs when you could just buy better equipment straight from me. Look, Apulos over there would have you believe he can fix any suit of armor better than it was when you bought it. I'm telling you, unless you're wearing Tuatha Prismere you stole off the warfront, you're going to want one of my pieces instead.
So, do you have Prismere stolen from the warfront?
I've not found a better place in Tatir to sell my pieces. The customers truly appreciate my work. Understandable, considering the life expectancy of a gladiator. It's like fighting a war in that arena. They say he's an excellent sagecrafter, but why would you need sagecrafting when you can buy the finest armor ever made?
Because armor
From me,
sometimes...
of course.
Because armor sometimes has gem slots in it. Oh, this is Silver Knight. And, that's steel, I think. Ooh, what do you do? Damage with magic. What's this? Critical hit damage with physical. Let's buy them. Hardened rivets. 20 health. That's not... I mean, we've got better rivets than that. I don't really use magic that much. I mean, I have been just recently in the fight in the arena, But other than that, I don't really use magic all that much. Alright, we'll leave it. I'll do a few more of these and then get back on with being a gladiator. Wrath of the Storm is going to be electric stuff. Untouchable Leonashi will be fun. Contagion. I'm pretty resistant to poison, aren't I? Haven't I been taking poison resistance? Abilities. Oh, no. Poison resistance is an option, but I haven't been taking it. Okay. Good to know. There's fewer of them now, at least. Avoid. The AoE is quite a big. I can avoid these, but I'd rather take the hit and do the damage, get the damage in. Because it brings them closer to being done. Tough one, mostly because of the Essens at the end.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
I'm not very good at telling the difference between their like well, it's not player-based AoE. They're like character-based AoE and their like line attack AoE. Like, I guess the difference is there, but like when you're focusing on something else, not their animation, it's a bit difficult to tell whether he's raising his hammer, his axe upwards or downwards when he's raising it above his head to do a thing. And so getting out of the line is a bit difficult because and also, like, aside from being able to tell the difference between which AoE it's going to be, the line that they fire is quite wide, and they can turn very, very quickly, just like the Jotun and Bolgan. So even if you move, they can still get you, just as long as it's before the ability goes off, and then of course, with two of them, trying to focus on two at once is tricky. And the character-based AoE that they let off is it's very, very wide. Like, there have been times when I've rolled away and still been caught in it. Like, the roll distance that you have is not as far as their AoE, like character-based AoE is wide. So you have to, like, as soon as it starts going, you have to think, you have to be able to tell, and then start and like roll twice. You have to start going before, like, just as they start going. Let's see whether I can manage this. Oh, there's two of them.
Greetings, Wanderer.
I'll give this a couple more goes. Oh, come on!
Are you ready for another match?
What are you aiming at? Ugh. I hate the fucking pause between rolls. Like,
are you ready for another match?
Yes, fine. Shut
Alright,
up.
so you did pretty well last time. Don't get cocky. It's all uphill from here. Are you ready for another match? You're up against Bodine Borg and his team of magic users. The fight board's there for any gladiator with the courage to take on monsters from the arena's pen. You'll find all manner of exhibition matches listed on it. The gamblers particularly enjoy betting on those contests. You can never quite know who will win. He's a well-trained sorcerer and a researcher of the arcane, but no one's entirely sure why he joined the tournament. He's not a regular gladiator. And what's more, he's made an agreement with the champion to keep the bodies of those he defeats.
That's suspicious.
Good. Join your team downstairs and choose a partner when you're ready. By the way, the champion's made an agreement with the other team's leader. In return for fighting, the mages will get your bodies if they can kill you. I hope you know how to deal with spellcasters. You're up against a couple of mages from Detir, here for research, they say. They don't seem to be the most experienced fighters, but they're confident their mystic arts will win them this tournament. Good luck out there, gladiator.
Here from Detir, which is where we are. So I don't know why you needed to specify that they're here from Detir. I'm just wondering whether, because I'm pretty sure that the Bloodhawks were up here before. I wonder whether it'll be a different team. That it'll be the mages up here this time.
Hello there.
The Lords of Valor are the fiercest warriors I've ever seen. They're led by the champion, and they fear nothing.
Who are you telling? Me or your knees?
That last match was great, Gladiator. That's a fierce fighting style you've got, Gladiator. I look forward to seeing more of you. Good luck out there.
Who are these guys?
Every shot of mine is as good as a kill.
Can't wait to see what the next match will bring. Could you come back later? Trying to prepare commentary.
Oh, right, yeah, he's the commentator.
The odds are against you, Gladiator. As a team leader, you'll fight in every match. And the Crow's handicap means only 2 of your team fight at a time.
Yes? What do you want?
Oh, he's one of the Lords of Valor, I think.
We've been the reigning tournament
Yeah.
champions for the last 9 years straight. We're not going to lose any time soon.
Yes, you are. You're gonna lose to me.
Edgard Bastian, charmed. Always happy to meet a fan. Ah, you're a gladiator. Here to observe the competition, eh? You're certainly straightforward about it.
Well, you're not exactly hiding the fact that you're an archer, are you?
I've been at Magnus's side since he started running these tournaments, and we haven't lost a single one yet. It is truly the jewel of Detir, a place of opportunity where even the least fortunate can make a new life for themselves, as long as they have the skill. Even a few coins for wager can do wonders here. I've seen many who are now well-to-do rise out of the hole of utter poverty by way of the gambling den. We offer many things here, warrior. If all you see is violence and spectacle, you're not looking deep enough.
House of Valor. I would have thought that Odessa would be the jewel of Detir. Also, only just thinking about it now, but calling the place where they do all the gambling den, like with capital letters, is a bit on the nose, isn't it?
We're the team to beat. We've been tournament champions for years now. We don't plan to relinquish our title anytime soon.
Yeah, nearly a decade.
Don't touch me.
Boop.
Get lost. If I choose to speak to you, it'll be in a match. It'll be the last thing you'll ever hear.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's another of the Lords of Valor, Victory, something.
Hello there.
There isn't a lot of living space around here, is there? Like, there's a few tents, and what's down here? There was a door, wasn't there? Oh, this takes me to the arena. Okay. Huh. So there's this house, which is Tier Magnus, Magnus's house, which I think we win if we beat him. And the gambling den, which is...
Mages are dangerous, but so is an archer with a flaming bow. Weavy can make that happen.
Gambling den, which is just dug into the cliff face, and is where they have a gambling den.
I hope I have enough money for repairs.
As you might suspect. And otherwise, I mean, there's a bedroll back here with a tent. No, it's just a bedroll. You don't even get a tent. Okay. Does somebody show up here? Or is this supposed to be where you can sleep? Oh, hey. I don't know, weapon rack, but not something I can interact with. Unless I interacted with it last time. Don't remember.
Armor and weapons may fail you in battle.
Greetings, Wanderer.
And other than that, there isn't really anywhere, like, even in the, what's the word I'm looking for? Jesus. Even in the gambling den, there isn't anywhere to sleep. It's just benches to sit on. And tables. Like, maybe they push everything to the side and get bedrolls out at night for people to sleep on. And maybe there's... Oops, damn it. Maybe there's, like... I mean, I guess you could leave this way. And go out to Ironfast Keep. What's that long bit of... it's almost like a negative peninsula. Like a bit of an area that you can walk down. Oh, hey! Just a dead body with an old sword. And a chest. There's a Brismere. Junk. Junk. Gauntlets of the Fey Hunter. Might gauntlets, melee block efficiency, elemental resistance, and gaining more of the set. Oh, that's quite a lot of set bonuses. 10% melee block efficiency, ranged block efficiency, magic block, +2 to might abilities, plus 25% magic physical damage, not magical damage, physical damage. Anshelm Fey Hunter swore to hunt the godless Fey to extinction. The Fey, admiring his courage and armor, cheerfully slew him from ambush. Yeah, that's about the best that you can do when you're dealing with someone who hunts you because you're godless. I approve. Let's see what they look like, these gauntlets. Yeah, they're quite cool. The colour here suggests gold, without actually being gold, but these are definitely very silvery. Oh well, whatever. Oops. Oh right. Getting confused. I thought the door over here was something I could reach from here, but then I realised no, it's from this passage. So these will be the mages.
I'll enjoy studying your body when we've won.
Will you?
I'll enjoy studying your body when we've won.
Yes, yes. What do you want? I'm readying my team for our next match.
Just want to meet you before you die.
My associates and I aim to win this tournament, so we can survey the arena at our leisure. Ah, Jakin told you about my little arrangement with the champion? I'm always looking for fresh cadavers for my research. They can be notoriously difficult to come by, and since the defeated won't be using their bodies anyway, well, I don't see the harm in it.
What about the consent of the defeated for the use of their bodies? Like, that's a thing that we have forms for on Earth, in our world.
It's too bad the mortal races have turned it into an abomination in sight and sound. It's difficult to imagine a Fey mind space through all this noise.
Like, I'd be all for letting you do your research, if not for the fact that you're being a creep about it, and also the whole body snatching thing.
My research and theory on Fey regeneration will make me famous in the arcane communities of Amalur. My team and I have been all over Alzarund, studying the Fey. We've scrutinized every inch of every ruin and hollow. This arena is the only place we've yet to survey. They're fascinating creatures, as unerring in their ways as the sun and the seasons. But their magic is what I'm interested in. Their arcane abilities are supremely powerful, and if my associates and I succeed, their abilities will be ours.
Extremely unlikely.
See you out there, gladiator.
Fey abilities are related almost entirely on their physiology and their connection with magic. I think we'll go with Helga this time. Hopefully, the various team members of the Crows are protected by plot armor whilst you're fighting in the arena. Or at least have lots of health. But yeah, I think we'll go with Helga this time.
I have to prepare for those mages. Ale to drink. Let me know if you need me in the next fight.
Yep. Get some whiskey down you and come out.
I'll be right out. Just gonna finish my drink. What do you want to know? Have you ever fought a mage before?
Yep, lots of
If you let them
times.
stay at range, they'll pulverize you. Interrupt their spellcasting if you can, and keep on them until they don't get up. What do you want to know?
I'm surprised I didn't come back to this. But oh well.
Our opponents are led by Bodine Borg, some kind of researcher. He thinks he's good, but I bet I'm better when I've got some deter ale in me. Let's go light a fire under them.
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this. Here we go again, folks. Today's match
right.
pits the Crows against the renowned Bodine Borg and his research team. Let's see if arcane theory can best cunning and experience.
What's she doing? Oh right, she's on my team. Right. Thing he summoned has gone as well. That's good.
And so Borg and his band are defeated. Perhaps
Stab.
there's more to the Crow's new leader than meets the eye. Speak to Jakin to receive your rewards, Gladiator.
Is that being announced to the whole arena audience? Oh wow. Look at them. They've barely got faces. They're all wearing masks. Where have all these people come from? They weren't waiting outside. They weren't even in the arena stands
You're back out there.
before we started. They just spawn in whenever gladiators enter into the arena. Oops, wrong button.
You did good. Most people run or piss themselves in the face of having to fight a mage who knows you're coming ahead of time, let alone 3. I'm glad you didn't do either. Speaking of which, I need to take a leak. I've been prepping since I woke up. Drinking since I woke up.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Don't take time to think out there, just fight.
It's handy that I can summon the Fair Gorter, and I've been putting points into it. I think that's helping somewhat.
Greetings, Wanderer. So you're good at manhandling magicians as well. Good. Let's see how long you can keep this up. Here's your money. You deserve every coin. And Joker asked me to pass these along. Let me know when you're ready for the next match. You're up against Brogan Adair and the Wolf Pack.
Sounds like finesse guys.
So is Brogan Adair and his team of rogues. Head down to the pit and we'll get this started. And so is Brogan Adair and his team of rogues. Head down to the pit and we'll get this started.
Why did it give me the same voice lines over again? Like precisely the same voice lines. Let's see what this armor is like. Gauntlets of Ireland. Kentigan. Is it Kentigan Ireland? Ireland Kentigan? Oh no, they're might, not finesse. Gauntlets of Ireland. Damage with hammers. Extra armor and extra health. Foregoing a shield for a two-handed hammer, Ireland needed armor with the strongest possible protective enchantments. Ooh, they're cool. They're quite spiky. Apologies, my eye is itchy. Hi, welcome, Nomad. Just beating people up in the arena, as you see. It's the Wolf Pack this time, apparently. Yeah, he's the most unique looking amongst them, and they all look like finesse users, as I thought.
So, you're the upstart who's been doing so well lately. I hear you appeared out of the blue.
And he seems to be a Docklefer or a Losselfer. He's an Alfar, given the colour of his skin.
You look upon the visage of your killer.
Unlikely.
You're lucky we meet in the arena instead of a battlefield.
I don't
in
think...
the time it took you to walk this way, I'd have made you into a pincushion.
Would you?
For a dog of war, it's paradise. And I'm a dog of war. A battlefront is never far away in Amalur, but none of them offers as much gold.
Right, fighting for gold, not a cause. Very noble of you.
Don't worry, your end will be quick.
Asa Alfaran at your service.
Let's go with this guy. He's...
Now archers I can fight. This'll be fun.
He's the finesse dude of the crows.
I've been practicing my moves and training. We'll be fine, I think.
Have I not heard this already?
Being a gladiator is absolutely horrific stuff, it is. But I've got the perfect plan to desensitize myself. I'll fight in the arena until the nausea goes away.
Yes, I'm sure that'll work.
Their team relies heavily on archers. Make sure you force them to fight on close-range terms. They can't shoot you if you're right next to them.
Well, they can, but it's much more
Let's
difficult.
take the fight to them, gladiator.
I'll have your back out there. You've seen the crows handle magicians and their parlor tricks, but there's no trick error in Team Brogan's quiver. Let the battle begin.
Huh. They had a might dude. Alright.
Continues, ladies and gentlemen. This is turning out to be a very exciting tournament indeed. Gladiators, speak to Jakin to collect your rewards.
Surprised he had any loot to drop. I was getting a bit tired of him pounding arrows into my face from point blank. So I'm glad that the
Asa Alfarin at your service.
daggers seem to stop that.
See what I tell you? They didn't stand a chance. Be careful out there.
Hell, all right. So, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Be careful out there.
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this. We've come to really rely on you out there. Keep it up.
It's only been, what, 3
Use your
fights?
ally wisely.
I suppose 3 fights is a decent amount, especially in a life or death situation.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
And what piece of gear we get this time?
Looks like you're starting to make an impression.
Ah,
Fans
legs.
have been asking me about you. Heard a rumor your fights are moving a lot of money in the betting scene. None of the gamblers expected you'd last. Except Jokul, perhaps. He left me these to give you. Oh, and this is exciting. The champ mentioned he wanted to see you. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator.
Am I making things awkward for the champ? Am I? Oops. No. There we go. Bakita Chauces. Formerly possessed by the warrior mage Bryce, Jokul acquired these after Bryce's defeat. Block efficiency, elemental damage, and boosted health and mana. Nice. But I'll stick with my troll hide. I mean, the troll hide's not looking quite as good as it used to, in terms of like what it provides, but it's finesse stuff, and I want to keep in finesse gear so that I'm a bit zippier and better at stealth. Wonder where I find the champ. Can I get? Am I allowed in here? Can I talk to him? No. So where is the champ? Is he up here? Or is he inside when I actually go and... go in to get ready for a fight? He's going to be in there waiting for me.
A magically powered weapon can take a good blast.
Mages are dangerous, but...
Well, hello there. Are you suffering from anything, warrior? Festering wound? Magical burns? Good old-fashioned sword stabbing? I've got a poultice for that.
Oh yeah, I guess I should talk to him. Einar Longnose. Is his nose that long?
A pleasure. Aches and pains, ringing in the ears. Anything you can't sleep off, I've got a potion for. I don't have much use for the den. It attracts all manner of riffraff, none of whom have much need for poultices. A fate weaver named Franz Engelhardt has made the den his home. However, I hear he makes good gold off the gladiators and gamblers.
That seems like a bit of a cheat. If you can see what fate someone's got, and you're quite good at, like, if you're reasonable at fate weaving, it seems like you could probably have a good idea of whether someone's going to die or not in an upcoming fight.
It's a veritable gold mine. The fighters here are most appreciative of salves and poultices. They pay me an arm and a leg to make sure they keep their arms and legs.
just want to sell junk. Yeah, there is definitely not enough.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
Living spaces around here for all the people that come to watch.
The champion wants to see you at the manor. If I had to guess, I'd say he's going to try to steal you from Vigor. His team hasn't had a new member since he became champion, so you'd be the first. Look at you, really climbing the ladder. He spent quite a lot of money having the wood hauled all the way to this corner of Detir.
We're kind of in the middle of Detir, but okay.
Head to Champion's Manor in the market, Gladiator. Tyr Magnus wants to speak to you. I hope you remain well, Gladiator.
Maybe they were intending to make this place bigger, more complete. But as it is, there's only 2 buildings. 4 stalls. A tent.
Don't touch anything in here. All of it is priceless.
It is certainly without worth, yes. Hey there. Hidden door. That would be stealing. Not allowed. Well, that wouldn't be, though. And a bunch of portraits. Well, not portraits, they're landscapes, aren't they? Well, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 portraits of 5 landscapes, and then 2 portrait orientation paintings of landscapes. Magnus Memoirs. Prologue, Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. And a Pyromancer. What does this do? This legendary weapon was painstakingly crafted by the mage Valfilian Carr as the culmination of his research. Start off with that. This is the manuscript for the prologue of the unfinished memoirs of Tyr Magnus. It has been marked as rejected. Oh, so this is Tyr's memoir, not Hrolf's. Hrothgar's. Hrolf? Hrolf. I have been champion for years now. There are none in this land with the skill or cunning to unseat me, and despite the war raging in these lands, mine is a history that holds great portent. I have taken the rubble of a ruined Fey house, sculpted it into a mortal-made wonder of Detir, and with it I've climbed out of the hole of poverty that my father so gleefully dug for me. I don't know that's how it went. Oh, that would be stealing. So would that. So would that. And that. Although, let's have a look at what's here. Tyr's journal. Crumpled note. The writing of this crumpled note has bled through the pages slightly. To my son, I have revelled in the art of battle all my life. I have given you, my son, and all mortals of Amalur, the means to continue my celebration until the winds grind this arena to dust. If you're reading this, then I have been granted my first and only defeat in the arena. It is my hope that it was at your hands, that this place and the championship stayed in the family. This thin leather-bound book is marked as a volume of Tyr Magnus' journal. Word from the gambling den has it that Jokul has been buying up valuables off of deceased gladiators. He's working some scheme, I can feel it. What does he want with Ardra's greaves? They're finely crafted, but he's not going to turn a profit by selling them to another gladiator. Jokal bears watching. So we can look forward to a pair of greaves, can we? Father's greatsword, the gentleman's favour, has been stolen. Presumably when the retainers brought his body back to the gladiator pit. I should feed them to the Fae in Alcerund for this. No doubt the sword will surface in the black market at some point, to be bought by some grubby gambling den patron. Probably Jokal again. The beast tamers deliver yet another Fae beast from the hollows of Alcerund. The afternoon exhibition will be splendid, and I am reminded once again of my ingenuity in establishing Valor Arena as a place of business. It was a battle to bribe the vendors into moving their enterprises and their families to the desert, and it was a long and arduous task to carve the road through Alcerund. But now my arena is the jewel of Detir. The resulting revenue is reaching staggering heights. So presumably people come in from Detir? But the nearest place in Detir is the She, which is a Fae, very much a Fae area. Oh, I've already read that one. Okay. I have sold Hrothmagnus' breastplate to Thora Wallstring, who will undoubtedly resell it for some degree of profit. With that, I have divested myself of my father's possessions, save for this grand arena, which will soon become as unfamiliar to him as the concept of financial stability. Well, I mean, it's reasonable to be angry at your parents if they shit with money. But killing them off? Yeah, I don't know. To know Tyr Magnus, we must begin with the progenitor, Hrothmagnus. Amalur does not know Hrothmagnus, the mercenary, nor Hrothmagnus, the father, but he was both before he defeated the Fae Engard to become the first mortal champion. When I was a child, he and I travelled across Amalur in pursuit of battle. He sought opponents who could show him fighting techniques he had never seen, so that he could devise ways to defeat them. He was fascinated with the motions and methods of combat. Together we would visit a number of locales, mostly taverns, where guards and other militia spent their off-duty hours. My father would enrage the patrons with glib words such that they would attack him, and he would attack them in return. Always he defeated them with ease. On the rare instances that his opponent managed to actually strike him, he would nod to me as he grappled with his aggressor, intoning, "Now we are learning, Tyr." And it was true. None could ever strike him in the same fashion again. After a time, it appeared no guard or militiaman could defeat my father, and he took on mercenary work, seeking further competition. Oh, hold on. Where were we on? 1, I think, so let's go to 2. Unlike other Varani of his ilk, my father was not fond of mercenary life, at least not of the parts that did not involve fighting his bounties. When he caught them, against the wishes of his contractors, he offered them their freedom if they could best him in a duel. None ever could. Word spread, and his infamy attracted the attention of weapon masters and storied warriors. In this way, he learned the weaponed and unweaponed combat of many peoples, including both varieties of Alfar and Almain. Years passed, and though his technique improved, he gained no reputation as a mercenary. Father would sooner allow a captive to roam free if there was anything to be learned from sparring him, and as such we languished financially in the years before he was champion. And so we come to the House of Valor. My father's obsession brought him to Detir to seek out the Fae of Valor, who battle for battle's sake. Convincing them to allow a mortal to join their tournament was not difficult. Hroth Magnus was the first mortal to ask if he could do so, and the hundreds of years of experience the Fae held over my father were meaningless before his sheer force of will. Their champion, Engard, fell, and father reigned for many decades. The House of Valor now belongs to mortals. Soon it will belong to me. Know this, dear reader, I took no pleasure in ending the life of Hroth Magnus, but I do not regret doing so. He would have ended mine if I had not defeated him. With his death, the arena prospered. It has become a centre of commerce in Detir, a wonder of the modern world, and I have finally taken from my father what I have longed for since I was a child, when I was dragged by him through every hovel in Amalur, seeking to brawl in the dirt. I have a life of comfort now and power, and I provide the same opportunity for any who enter the arena, enter as a gambler or a fighter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the situation.
Good. You're here. Welcome. I'm your grand champion. You're doing well. The fans love you. I love you. You're making this arena a lot of money. But you put me in a bit of a fix. There have been some fairly well-to-do people betting against your success in the gambling den.
Sucks for them.
Now, some very important clients of mine are staring down a mountain of debt, and I want you to help us fix this.
No.
My father was the mortal champion who took the arena from the Fae all those years ago. The arena's been in the family ever since, and we've made it the jewel of Detir.
What family?
Rather, I have. I generate more revenue from this operation in a month than a ruffian like you makes in a year.
Good for you, I guess. Also, what family? It seems like it's only you and your guards living here. Unless they're your family, I guess?
He was the first mortal champion of Valor. I defeated him in battle for the title. If it were up to me, I would have spared the old man's life. But Valor fights are to the death. And I dare say the arena has become a better place under my leadership.
Certainly a more capitalist place. I don't know whether that's better.
Looking to glean some information about your competition? There isn't much
Sure.
to tell. I'm a rich man, but simple. And I've worked hard for it. My father was the champion until I killed him for the title. Regrettable, but look at what I've built from the ashes of his arena.
I don't know that you do regret it, you know? You seemed pretty gleeful about it. About ending him so that you could live as you think you should be living. Why you didn't leave, I don't know. Once you were an adult, you could have gone anywhere, I would have thought.
I want you to fight a match alone. Advertising that handicap will generate bets against your success. You'll win, of course, and I'll win my money back. Make no mistake, it'll be an easy match. I'll make sure of that. I just need you to tell Jakin you'll agree to the match. You do this for me, and I'll pay you double for the fight, and bring you onto my team. No more scrapping with Vigor and his goons.
I mean, on the one hand, I'd be willing to do the fight. I just don't want to join his team because he's a knob. I also don't want to make it any easier for the people who have lost money betting against me. Why should I care about them?
Watch your tongue, warrior. Believe me, I'm an enemy you don't want to make in this place. I'll let your opponents know you're thinking on it. If you want to continue to fight in this tournament, you will represent the Crows alone against Mad Dog and his mad men.
Seems fine.
Indeed we are. You should head back up to Jakin. You have a match coming up.
I'm not going to make this easy for you. I'm not going to make it easy for anyone.
Hello. Hail, warrior. He says he wants you to fight alone in the next match, right? Ha! Magnus wants you dead. What did he offer you? Money? A spot on the Lords of Valor? Both? Ha! There hasn't been a change to the Lords of Valor lineup since he brought them in. It's just a ruse. He wants you dead. With the way you fight, he figures he needs every advantage he can get. I'd wager he's going to bet against you. Again.
Oh, he bet against me. He's the one with the massive debt.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
Suck it.
Gladiator, just in time. Your next match just came in, and you're fighting alone.
Yeah, it's fine. I've been fighting alone this whole time. It's not that difficult.
He's a stone-cold veteran named Mad Dog and his madmen. They like to get up close and personal with their attacks, so get ready for a physical fight.
Mad Dog Tannen? Biff Tannen? Wait, I don't think the... Hold on. Biff Tannen is the one who's contemporary with Marty McFly in the 80s. But I don't remember what his ancestor's first name was. It was still Tannen. And he was called Mad Dog Tannen. Because he drooled when he was angry, I think. But I don't remember what his first name was. This is Back to the Future, by the way.
Yes, you're fighting individually against Mad Dog and the Madmen. It'll be tough to fight without your teammates. You've pulled yourself out of rough situations before.
Yep.
Head down to the pit when you're ready. Good luck again, warrior. I hope you know what you're doing.
That'll be fine.
Good. Then head down to the pit when you're ready. I hope you remain well, Gladiator.
I will. This won't be anywhere near as difficult as fighting all those fucking sprites from before. Oh, my team's not here. I can't even talk to them.
You're dead.
Correct. But I am alive again. Which nobody expected. So these guys are finesse guys, and he's in full Silver Knight plate harness.
You're dead. You
Oh.
understand? Dead. I'm going to gut you and choke you to death with your own giblets.
Hold
There
on.
won't be enough left of you to fit in the tinderbox once we're done with you.
Let's see if we can get a better angle on him that isn't blocked by a piece of wood.
You're dead. You understand? Dead. I'm going to gut you and choke you to death with your own giblets.
Do you just have the one line worked out for when you talk to me? What level are you now? I reached 18. Oh, cool. Well done. It's still in starting region. Nice. I'm 33. Yeah, that's about right.
There isn't a better place to fight, if it's a fight you're looking for. All manner of man and beast are ready to sate your bloodthirst.
I've managed to get Legion single-player project working as well. Mostly. There's still a few bits that I haven't quite gotten worked out, but I'm at least able to run the game, and... Thought you were younger. I am both age 33 and level 33 in the game.
I don't speak to my enemies. I destroy them.
Is that what you're doing now, is it? Destroying me. Your words are going to have about as much effect on me as your sword is.
You're either crazy or stupid to fight an entire team. And the madmen are the best of them all. As far as I'm concerned, the only deal you've made is one where I get to stab you in the face.
That might happen, I
This is
suppose.
where your luck runs out.
I mean, there is quite a small gap here, but there is a gap, so it might happen. If he's quick. I think I'll hit the DLC after main game. Not sure yet. Yeah, I'm gonna get the DLC as well. If you've got Re-Reckoning, I think that the DLC comes with the purchase, as I understand it. But given that this is Reckoning, not Re-Reckoning, the one I'm playing, I'm gonna have to find a way to get the Legend of Dead Kel and Teeth of Naros DLC stuff.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Valor Arena. We have a special treat for you in this next match of the tournament. At the champion's request, the leader of the Crows has agreed to fight the Madmen alone. Let's see if the most promising gladiator to date can defeat one of the arena's veteran teams.
Oh. Who's this over here? Where did he come from? They're just spawning in new rogues, are they? Alright. Are they all Mad Dog team? Team Mad Dog, are they? You're only getting away with this, Mad Dog, because I'm letting you. You understand? I'm not focusing you down. He's out of rogues now as well. How did he hit me with that? He wasn't aiming at me. How did that happen? Wow, that's a long lunge, eh? How does he change direction that quickly? There we go.
It would appear the Crows have a formidable leader. Speak to Jakin for your reward, gladiator.
Yep, but not started quests. How do you mean? How have you managed to get to level 18 without doing any quests? Or do you mean like the main quest? I wonder why this is giving me the like rising sparks of an interactable, like lootable object when I can't interact with it and loot it. Bit weird. Oh well. That dude had loads of health. I was definitely supposed to die in that fight.
These daggers need some extra punch. Weavy, what would you recommend?
Armor and weapons may fail you in battle, but a potion never will. Well, hello there. Are you suffering from anything, warrior? Festering wound? Magical burns? Good old-fashioned sword stabbing? I've got a poultice for that.
What, just for the last one? Or for all of them?
Mages are dangerous, but so is an archer with a flaming bow.
Greetings, Wanderer. I'd be surprised if anyone was betting against you at this point. You just chewed up 3 veterans like so much cud. Here's your share of the fight money. The champ sends his regards along with the coin. He says he wants to see you again. I think he likes you.
I don't think he does.
Also, Jokul sent these greaves your way. I guess he's been right with you since the beginning. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator.
Let's see what the greaves look like. They're might greaves. That looks like rust damage. Is it supposed to indicate that they're old? Are they block efficiency, mana, health, and armor? Do these go together, do you reckon? No, those don't, but how about these? No, they're not quite the same colour, are they? I think these go together, but I don't think these go with these. Oh well. Trollhide, Silver Knight. Ardra's Greaves probably are, they're less protective, but they've got block efficiency, plus physical damage, plus 10% armor, plus 5% experience boost, plus 10% ranged block, and magic block efficiency. Ardra was a powerful warrior slain in a Valor Arena match by Tyr Magnus. So Ardra's Greaves don't give health and mana like the robust Silver Knight Greaves do. But they, I don't think they're as good, you know? They just give a small damage boost, an experience boost, and increased block efficiency, which I don't really block that much. I don't know how useful that is, you know? Oh well. I'll leave them.
I hope you're well.
And is Tyr going to be spicy mad at me for losing him more money? He had a very simple solution, didn't he? Like, don't bet against me. Then he would have won the money back.
That match certainly did not end like I had intended it to. I'll admit that I underestimated your abilities. I had intended for you to die in there.
Clearly. And it wasn't 3 people, was it? It was Mad Dog Thingamy and 2 rogues, and then when I beat them, 2 more rogues came in, and then when I beat them, 2 more rogues came in. I think I lost track. It was definitely not 3 of them, though.
In this place, subterfuge is the name of the game. I'm surprised you walked so willingly into my trap. Or did you?
I had my suspicions. I mean, do you worry about walking willingly into loose grass?
I like to know my opponents. From your expression, I would guess you hadn't a clue. You do well to trust no one in this arena, Gladiator. Especially that pustule Jokel. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. And I could throw him fairly far. Now get out of my house. It's time for my tea.
He probably means like a meal, but I'm just imagining him getting a cup and saucer and a teapot. Like, he sounds really gruff and growly and mean, and he has tried to kill me just now in the arena. And he's like super mad at me, and then he sits down, crosses his legs, has his cup and tea, cup and saucer, finger out, pinky finger out, and sips daintily.
Greetings, Wanderer. Your next opponents are Holden Lafayette and the Vipers, a team with eclectic strengths. Holden's team has fighters from almost every discipline of combat. Expect both ranged and up-close fighters. Are you ready for the match?
So, mage, might, and finesse, probably. There could be 4 of them, so there could be a bow user and a daggers user in the finesse category.
Good. Head on down. Stock up on supplies or equipment in the market if you need to. It only gets tougher from here. Good luck. Your opponents are the Vipers, a team with fighters trained from many disciplines. Be prepared to face archers, blade masters, and magic. You can head down to the pit when you're ready to begin. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator.
Okie dokie. I might actually, while I'm thinking about it, just drop off the fancy gear I've been picking up. In moustache. Or trust. Where did I get that? Let's see what this is. Oh, wow, okay. The hammer of a mighty Etin chieftain. Its name translates roughly to Big Thumper. And that is actually the... pretty sure that that's the model that they use for the Etin hammers in-game. I don't know that that's really a hammer, though. I mean, it's basically a pick with loads of weight behind it. Huh. It has the same physical damage as the Mystic Hammer. But it does the same percentage damage boost, but against Jotun rather than... Oh, Jotun and Etin rather than Niskaru. And it does an extra 10% physical damage. Wow. That's fancy, isn't it? And we've also got Pyromancer. Ooh. That's definitely... It's not quite glowing enough to be a Cataclysm weapon from the Firelands, but it's almost there. Like, you could definitely... It's also slightly too detailed and got too many facets, like surfaces on it, but it definitely looks like it could have come out of WoW Cataclysm. And then they'd recolor it several times to make it purple and green and make it... I suppose it could also... Well, no, maybe not. I was just thinking it could also have come out of Warlords of Draenor. Be one of the Iron Orc stuff. Is it Iron Orcs? I can't remember. It's been ages since I played WoD and actually paid attention to it. This legendary weapon was painstakingly crafted by the mage Valfilian Carr as the culmination of his research. That's a lot of fire damage. And extra fire damage, just on top. In case you didn't quite do enough fire damage. But it doesn't do as much damage as my blazing Prismere daggers. I mean, this isn't just fire damage, so this actually does do slightly more fire damage, but it loses out when it comes to like a variety of damage. Anyway, did I also have a piece of armor? No, it was just those two weapons, wasn't it? Okay. We are slowly running out of space. Oh, we spawn in quite close. Don't have to dick about running from out here. We start here. Oh no, we start here. We're even closer than this. This is not our player character. This is Freya Amalur, who is out of here for some reason. With a...
May fortune find you well.
gladiator?
There you are! I couldn't wait to see you after you defeated the entirety of the madmen. By yourself, no less.
Okay.
I can't wait to see what you do to your next opponent. Good
Almost
luck.
time to fight.
Kill them, I expect. Alright, so we're facing a variety team next. Let's go with Vigor. Oh, he's in Prismere armor. Well, that's fancy. So we've got... two... Oh, he's an archer, okay. Dagger Master and archer. And a mage. And someone in... Is that steel plate?
Prepare yourself.
And he's in
You're no match for us.
full Prismere plate harness. There's 5 of them. And we're limited to 2 people. That sucks a bit, doesn't it?
Holden Lafayette, at your service. The champion says you're a vicious fighter. I expected you'd be taller. You must have the champ worried. He paid my team twice the going rate to accept this match. They say you're unbeatable. We'll see about that.
I am unbeatable.
Look, I'd rather we not get overly familiar, seeing as I'm about to cut your legs off and feed them to you. No offense. You seem likable enough.
I just want to get to know you before you die, that's all.
Have you ever fought a war that never ended? Valor Arena is very nearly that. Every day brings a new fight, and the previous day, along with the fallen gladiators, are all but forgotten.
Where did you get all of this Prismere? That's a lot of Prismere. That's a full set of Prismere.
It may sound like boasting, but we are the best team in the arena. We didn't come this far to lose to you.
The last team said they were the best team in the arena as well. And I'm sure the Lords of Valor expect that they're the best team in the arena. So who knows who we should believe. This guy, having seen the steel plate over there, this is definitely azurite. I just haven't seen it for a while, so I'd kind of forgotten.
Don't underestimate the Vipers. They don't specialize in a particular style, but their members come from multiple combat disciplines.
Wonder why we've still got Asa Artharin in white rather than greyed out.
He told me he came here to make a name for himself and get some combat experience before joining the Warsworn. He's hardly ready for that.
I joined the Warsworn with less combat experience.
Of course, lead on. He's a veteran, one of the few left in the arena. Holden's among the best. Not afraid to try unconventional lineups.
I wonder whether we'll be facing the Lords of Valor after this.
The Vipers are a new team, but effective. Holden, their leader, employs a broad range of skills in battle.
Are they a new team, or is he a veteran?
Discipline of combat. Strength of one fighter covers the weakness of another. They're like us, but with more members. We've started a trend.
So are they a new group, or are they veterans? I mean, I suppose they could be veteran fighters.
Out there. With no quarter.
They could be veteran fighters who have come in new to the arena, or relatively new to the arena, I guess.
Here we go again, folks. Today's match pits the Crows against Holden, Lafayette and his Vipers. Let's see how the Crows deal with the Vipers' eclectic lineup.
How did he hit me backwards?
What in the world? Where did those sorcerers come from? Heads up, Crows. You've got trouble. That's going to do it, folks. Looks like variety and surprise sorcerers did not a winning strategy make. The Crows are victorious once again.
Holden Lafayette had a bunch of gold on him. They had a bunch of gold on them. Whoever that was. One of the sorcerers, it looks like.
A will to succeed can be as effective as skill in the arena. Our opponents clearly lacked it.
They got bodied.
I'll have your back out there.
Where did those sorcerers come from? I got half a mind to march upstairs and explode Jacob from the inside. But something tells me it's not his doing, though.
Why are they making such a big deal of the sorcerers?
Just fight.
Why are they making such a big deal now out of the sorcerers when we had way more finesse rogue dagger dudes in the last fight, or the one before the one against the madmen?
Oh, I hate magic. Where did those sorcerers come from? That was magic, wasn't it?
It was.
Be careful out there.
He's panicked. Magnus, I mean. Blatant interference. It's unheard of. And if that idiot isn't careful, he's going to take the arena down with him. I've heard half of the bets are off with that stunt. Choose your ally wisely.
I suppose teleporting sorcerers into the field probably is a bit more obvious than
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
slipping more rogues in.
Hey, ease off the grim look, okay? I'm not the one who let those sorcerers into the fight. They came in with a contingent of the Valor Guards. Don't know what's harder to believe, that you just won 2 back-to-back matches, or that the champion had jeopardized the arena's integrity just so you'd lose. Who knows how many bets the gambling den has to throw out after that interruption? What a mess. What in blazes is Magnus thinking?
I expect that he isn't anymore. He's just fixated and mad because something's not going his way.
Thanks, that's a relief. Here's your money, and Jokal left you these. You got a moment before your next match. Take a rest.
Ooh. Legs and chest. Wait, hold on. Gentleman's
Good luck out there,
courtesy.
Gladiator.
I thought the gentleman's courtesy was a sword, not a chest piece. That's way more armor, of course. More than 100 more. But it only gives block efficiency, damage and health. A breastplate once belonging to the former mortal champion of the House of Valor, Hroth Magnus. And... oh, these are finesse. Okay. They're quite fancy, aren't they? Crit damage, armor, bleed resist, gold drops, and experience bonus. The popular Valor Arena contestant's personal effects were auctioned after his death, with proceeds going to his widow and children. Oh, we've got Kentigan's respite. There we go. That's the word. Got Kentigan's respite, which is another piece of Kentigan's gear. Interesting. So it has a lot more armor, but it doesn't give. Whoops. It doesn't give any regen or any extra health or any block efficiency. I don't know. It's getting difficult to decide whether the new stuff coming in is better than the stuff I've already got, which is good, I think. But we'll stick with what we've got, I think. Wonder whether this
I hope
person.
I have enough money for repairs. This studded leather is almost ruined.
Wonder
Hey
whether
there,
Flora.
stranger.
Oh, come on.
You look like you've seen some combat. Care to take a look at the highest quality armor this side of Tatir?
Wonder whether she sells repair stuff. Don't remember noticing it last time. Oh no, she doesn't. Okay. Do I need to repair my gear? Yeah, okay.
Daggers need some extra punch. Weavy, what would you recommend?
Where have you been, Gladiator?
Just back there in the marketplace.
You haven't got a match right this moment, Gladiator. Come back in a little while. We'll have you fighting again in no time. Won't be for a moment yet. Magnus was hoping you could meet him behind the stairs in the market. He stressed that it is imperative you be there.
Did he?
Head to the market, to the arena behind the stairs. The champ mentioned he wanted to see you again. The champ wanted to see you again, Gladiator.
Behind the stairs.
Meet him behind the stairs in the market.
He's going to attack me, isn't he? Not that it'll do him much good. Where is this flowing from and to? This is super weird. Nothing, no other pool has a moving surface like this, like it's flowing water. Nowhere else in the game is there a pool like this that is unconnected to like a source or an exit that moves like this.
The champion's not here, Gladiator. And if his plan worked, your friends are in a worse condition than you're about to be.
So they'll be fine, will
forcing
they?
them into the arena at spear point as we speak.
Really? Because I'll kill you.
Well, you might have a point there. I've seen you kill a small army's worth of people since this tournament began. I'll risk Magnus's ire. I doubt the champion will last long with you as an opponent anyhow.
Yeah, nice of you to think that one through, eh? That saved your life. What was that?
My poultices can heal any wound.
Gladiator, where have you been? The champion has your entire team down in the arena. He's forced them into a match, and he's got trolls in there with him. I had someone steal a look at Agni's books. Guess who just dropped a wager against the Crows to the tune of 100,000 gold pieces? Your friend and mine, Tyr Magnus. While you were out gallivanting, Magnus went down into the pit with a squad of guards and forced your team to enter the arena.
Isn't that against the rules?
Well, the champion's money runs the gambling den, so no. If someone were to, I don't know, help the Crows win that match in there, perhaps by killing Magnus, we could change that. You better hurry down there now if you want to have a team at all.
I expect they'll be fine until I arrive. And it looks like they're actually showing up on the map. So let's go up and spectate for a little bit, shall we?
Hail!
I can definitely hear them. Ooh, that's a troll and a Prismir troll. They're having a bad time of it, aren't they? Don't worry, guys. You'll be fine. I'll be right down.
Hail!
Ooh. First, smash some barrels. Oh, it's locked. That's not happened before. Wait, hold on. No. It's really weird how the game slows down a bit when their hits land.
Hello.
Where have you been, Gladiator? Your team's next match has already begun. The champ forced your team into the arena so quickly that we didn't even have time to get an audience. Hurry! The Crows are fighting for their lives down in the arena. The champion's thrown them in there with several trolls. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Glad.
So we've got a couple of people to kill before we're allowed in as well, eh?
Well, hello there. This is as far as you go.
Awfully confident,
A
aren't
lot
you?
of trouble for Magnus, friend.
I have indeed.
Force us. You're out of your league, gladiator. You should never have come back to the arena. Prepare yourself.
Have you seen me fight? Damn it, I had the wrong spell selected.
Here comes the leader of the Crows, ladies and gentlemen. Arriving fashionably late, it appears. Will she be enough to turn the tide against the vicious troll?
Interesting that the Prismir Troll is called Troll, and the other one, which isn't a Prismir Troll, is called Rock Troll. You want to try and get last hit in on the Prismir Troll.
This is incredible, I present to you the survivors of that terrifying exhibition, the Crows. What can the champion possibly muster to throw against them in the next match? Remain in your seats, Valor fans. The championship match is coming up next.
I thought they said, oh no, there isn't an audience. It's just the arena is echoing with the shouts of ghost audiences.
You never fail to amaze me, Gladiator. The entirety of the arena couldn't have done what you just did.
Really? It was just 2 trolls. I had less trouble with them than I did with an arena full of sprites.
I don't mean to be crass, but we could have handled ourselves. Even trolls wilt away at the sight of my flame when I've been drinking.
Oh, I can't believe we survived! Thank you, friends. We couldn't have done it without you.
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this. Much obliged for the rescue, warrior. I knew the champion would try something, especially this close to the final match of the tournament. Luckily for us, you always seem to be there to foil him. If it weren't for you, this old man would probably be dead. I'll leave it to you then.
Hell, you handle yourself pretty well out there, but I noticed you flinch when struck like it causes pain. I thought you were tougher than that. You should try some Detir ale. You'll lose feeling in your face with the first mouthful. Drink some more and nothing hurts. Nothing will ever hurt you again. Don't take time to think out there. Just fight.
Wonder what hurt her. Weird.
You saved us. Without you out there, we'd be dead. Mastering my dagger work, living between bounties and braving life and death. Killing people. It all sounded like a dream to me. Until I tried it. Be careful out there.
Where have you been, Gladiator?
In the arena? Weren't you watching?
Magnus threw everything but the sun and the moon at you, and you still made it through. You've amazed and delighted us once again. No team of crows has ever come close to your success. Here's your share of the prize, Gladiator. You've done it! You're in the final match! Make your preparations! This is it, Gladiator. You win this one, and the crows become tournament champions. Head down to the pit when you're ready. This is it, Gladiator. You win this one, and the crows become tournament champions. Head down to the pit when you're ready.
Why give me the
Good luck
option
out there,
of
Gladiator.
asking him to tell me something again, when all it does is give me the same voice lines?
Greetings, Gladiator. Gladiator, hope you're ready to win today.
I wonder whether I'm allowed in here yet. No, okay. Need the key. Or to be invited. I wonder whether I can
Greetings, Wanderer.
I mean, so this symbol indicates that it's going to be player housing. So presumably I'll get it after I win this next fight. And I wonder whether I'll be allowed to upgrade it, because I have been able to upgrade the previous player housing. Oh no, hold on. So I've been able to upgrade 2 areas of player housing. The first one in Canarok and the second one... Well, no, the second one. The one over in the Hollows, which is the mining place. The third, which I haven't been able to upgrade at all or change, was the Archsage's quarters in the Scolia Arcana in Rathir, and I suspect that's because that was always at maximum development. So it'll be interesting to see whether I can upgrade this one or not. Huh. The guards' dead bodies are still here. Bit of a reminder, eh?
This is the end of the line for you, Gladiator.
I mean, I guess, sure. But that's because there's nowhere further to go than up. Further up to go than here, I should say.
You were dead the moment you signed up. The Fate Weaver told us so. You don't have a chance.
Huh, interesting. Does the Fate
Don't
Weaver
expect
know...
mercy. We've none to spare you.
Does the Fate Weaver know I break fate? Wow, these guys are
Congratulations on making it this far.
training real good, eh? So, Edgard Bastion. He apparently needs to be this close before he can hit. That's encouraging. And... oh, he's also not hurting me at all. Emile Elvire is practically shooting through Edgard.
Impressive, Gladiator. Very impressive.
Edgard Bastion. Charmed. Always happy to meet a fan. Ah, you're a gladiator. Here to observe the competition, eh? You're certainly straightforward about it.
What's happened to his moustache? Things here seem a little confused. Is he taken off his moustache and is holding it in his mouth? In case he loses it?
My magic will destroy you.
Or will it? I have yet to be defeated by mages, as you saw.
I'm a mage. I don't have some grand arena strategy to hide. My magic will tear my opponents apart, whether they know about it or not. My magic's not like that of those academics at the Scolia Arcana. We use the same tools, but our philosophies differ. I don't question why a conjured flame burns more than the soldier ponders the workings of a sword. I am warrior born. Flames are my blade, frost my shield.
Just so as you know, I'm the Archmage of the Scholia Arcana. I'm the best fighter they have.
The House of Valor is as grand as the quality of its best fighters, and people travel from as far away as Dalentarth to watch the matches.
Dalentarth is almost exactly next door, so that's not really much of a boast.
We've been the reigning tournament champions for the last 9 years straight. We're not going to lose anytime soon.
It would be more of an impressive boast if he said people come from all the way over in Rathir to watch matches in the House of Valor. Aside from Dalentarth being right next door, there's also practically no one there.
What chance do you think you have? You must fight with a handicap, and we've got thrice your experience. Make peace with your gods. You won't have the chance when we meet in the arena.
By all the stars in the sky, warrior, why are you so impossible to kill? I can't remember the last time a gladiator became such a thorn in my side. They all bend to my will eventually, or die. But you remain ever so persistent. Before my friends flay the skin from your bones, is there anything you want to say? Plead? Beg for your life?
How about you? Do you want to say anything? Plead? Beg for your life? No.
See you in the arena then. Every breath you take is costing me a considerable amount of coin.
Oh dear.
Think of us as your executioners. My team is the best paid, best trained, and best armed in all of the arena.
They're the best fighters, though. Most experienced.
I don't know how you managed to get past them, but if they're still walking, I'll make sure that's rectified soon. And the same goes for you.
What assassins?
You won't take it from me. You won't! Valor Arena is more than a battleground. It's a family estate. Do you hear me? The House of Valor is not yours to win.
Yes, it is. That's the whole point of it. That's how it's been since it was created. By the Fae, not you.
The leader of the winning team in this next match is crowned Champion of Valor. I've retained the championship for 9 tournaments straight. What chance do you think you could possibly have?
Well,
You've played this game well, Gladiator.
I've tried dying, and it didn't stick.
Hell.
Yeah, let's go with Helga.
The next match is for the title. It's about time. The champions hired all kinds of fighters to face us. Be ready for anything. Don't hesitate out there, it'll get you killed.
Are you ready for this? Winning this match will make us tournament champions. It won't be easy. The Lords are the best trained team we'll ever face. Choose your ally wisely.
I can't believe we made it to the finals. Neither can the champ, I'll bet. I heard he hired the best in Amalur to face us in this last match. Think quick out there and keep moving.
The next match is for the title. It's about time. The champions hired all kinds of fighters to face us. Be ready for anything. I really have had quite a bit to drink. They don't stand a chance. The Lords of Valor are a well-trained combination of warriors, dagger masters, and sorcerers. Nothing we haven't faced before. That said, this is the championship and they'll be hungry to win. Don't let your guard down. Let's go light a fire under them.
Indeed.
Exactly as old as I need to be for this. next match will be crowned tournament champions.
Wonder how he'll feel knowing he's beaten by a pair of girls. Magnus. Sir Magnus is just getting manhandled, isn't he? Look at this.
The Crows have become tournament champions. Head upstairs to receive your prize, Crows.
What's Magnus doing? Hips thrust forwards. Does he want a boot, does he? Boop. Let's see what loot we've got. We had a piece of white flake. Wonder why. And a bunch of gold.
And that's that. What's next?
Have a little drinky. I expect. A little drinky.
You'll need me. We've finally done it. As the leader of the winning team in this tournament, Magnus's title goes to you. How does it feel to be Grand Champion?
Nice.
I'll leave it to you then.
Hell.
We did it, Gladiator! The Crows are tournament champions! And as leader of the Crows, you're the new Grand Champion of Valor Arena! Be careful out there.
I guess the Crows are tournament champions now, and as leader, that makes you the new Magnus. Arena Grand Champion, I mean. I wonder if Agni will waive my tab for this. Be careful out there.
Probably not. Oh, hey. I think my tablet has been like in and out of connection, so the most recent thing I've seen from you is trolls #MeToo. I'm not quite sure what that is in response to.
Greetings, Wanderer. You did it, Gladiator!
Oh, hey.
The champion threw everything at you and you bore it all with a grin. At least I think that's what that was.
Despite all odds, you defeated the champion of the Valor Arena and claimed the title of Grand Champion as your own.
Jokal had this great sword to give you as a final reward. He also mentioned he wanted to speak to you about managing the arena. And finally, here's the key to the champion's manor. Take a rest, sit for a spell in the den. I'm sure that when you return, you'll find a new challenger waiting for you.
You're getting whacked by trolls on a quest, then poisoned because you failed to spell. Oof. That sucks. Yeah, I've been... I'm really bad at the dispelling minigame. Like rhythm game. So I've been leaving it and like... I'll try auto dispelling. But most of them I've been leaving until my dispelling is like really good, or at least or at max, before going back and trying to get dispel awarded chests open. But getting whacked around by trolls is no fun. I mean, for my money, I think being attacked by multiple Thresh or the masses of sprites that I fought earlier in the arena all at once, that was the worst, because there's too many, particularly with the sprites. They've got lots of ranged attacks and there's too many of them to keep track of, and like, are they going to attack you? Are they charging up in a ranged attack? Are they going to swoop in or try and stab you or do like the ground slam move? Yeah, the worst time for me in the game so far has been those sprites, I think. The Thresh, the multiple Thresh were a close second, but I managed to deal with them because they were vulnerable to fire, and there was only 2 of them.
As champion, the gambling den and the arena are yours. You should speak to Jokal. He wanted to make arrangements with you to manage all of this. Good luck in your future endeavors, champion.
And now I am level... Oh, was I 32? I wonder where my points came from then. I'm 33 now, which means that I have 34 points spent in all of my abilities. Always succeed when forcing easy locks. Average locks. Hard locks. Yeah, let's have lockpicking, shall we? Confirm. So, maybe it would be worth putting points into inoculation. Now. Give me 50% poison resistance. Stacking. I don't think that this description is accurate. Sends a scattered blast of ice shards into the air to crash down upon your foes, dealing ice and freezing damage. That's not what Ice Barrage does. Ice Barrage, the name, is a better description than the description text. What it does is it kind of creates shards of ice and rapid fires them on 2 lanes into a single opponent. Like, it's not an AoE attack by any means. But yeah, we'll take that. So what does it do at the moment? Current level fires 5 projectiles dealing 15 ice damage and 3 freezing damage each. Current level fires 5 projectiles dealing 18 ice damage and 4 freezing. And then the next is 7 projectiles dealing 21. How many can it go up to? 5. I wonder what the progression of it. I wonder what the progression of it is. Yeah, oops, no. Let's take this. Max out that. Confirm. We still haven't quite got enough points spent to take Universalist, but we're getting there. We're on 34 and we need 37. Whilst I'm here, I do want to just... There we go. Pop you in there. So I was feeling when we were in the arena that I would quite like to have... Oh, hey! They're out of the arena.
Asa Alfaran at your service.
I was feeling I would quite like to have this available as an attack.
Hail!
A magically powered weapon can take a good gladiator a long way.
Oh, hey! There's a chest back there that I completely failed to spot. Nice. To junk.
Well, hello there. Are you suffering from anything, warrior? Festering wound? Magical burns? Good old-fashioned sword stabbing? I've got a poultice for that.
He's a bit too enthusiastic about bodily harm, isn't he?
These daggers need some extra punch. Weavy, what would you recommend?
So I got some stuff. Gentleman's Favour. That's a great sword. It's a decently designed greatsword for the game, though. I mean, it needs a bit of repair work, particularly here. But for a greatsword, that compared to the rest of the greatswords in the game, that might actually be wieldable. Got a nice hilt on it as well. $138 physical damage, 33 piercing damage, 20% health, 20% physical damage, 10% piercing damage. Bears the motto, "Violence is the last joyous resort of the improvident planner," engraved on the blade. Huh. Did I also get some armor? Oops, no. Gentleman's Courtesy. Oh yes, I've got these, haven't I? Well, let's go and put all of those things in the stash. Oh, Gentleman's Courtesy and Gentleman's Favour. They were named after gentleman stuff, but the names were slightly different. Okay, fair enough. Let's go pop in. Oh, hey, Scarlet Flowstone. Let's pop in here. don't think these will... Oh no, they're still stealing somehow. King's Feyblades. That'll be loads of extra health, won't it? Plus 80 health, yeah. Let's take them, break them down. Bed we can use. Oh yeah, that's right. My stash is in here. Customize appearance. Hold on, I can just force this. Scarwood Bark. I could have just opened this place up with the key that I got and then come in and walked upstairs to the stash. I didn't need to go to Canarok. Oh well. What enemies are these over here? Are they the assassins
killer
that...
instinct if you want to make it far in the arena.
Are they the assassins that got brought up? Mentioned. Oh no, they're Fey. What the... Did he explode himself? Ooh, that's Dreadscale. I could break that down and make a piece of Dreadscale chest armor out of it. Lovely. Nothing has reappeared over here. Why is this still interactable? Oh right, I left some peasant stuff in it. Fair enough. Wonder what kind of a challenge it would be to go through the game only wearing peasant gear.
Armor and weapons may fail you in battle, but a potion never will.
Mages are dangerous, but...
I'm counting the drinks before she falls over.
Where the hell is the dude?
Yeah.
Oh, of course she's here.
We're tournament champions now, I suppose. This is funny. I thought I'd feel more elated. I suppose I wish I got to be grand champion coming out of this. But we can't all be you.
No, indeed. Maybe not drinking quite so much might help you with your feeling of deadened emotions.
He's going to follow through with his plans to join the Warsworn. He'll last all of a month. I plan on taking bets in the den.
I don't know whether he will or not. I mean, he seems pretty capable.
That's you now that we've defeated the Lords of Valor. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'm sure challengers to your title will arrive soon enough. Don't worry about us ex-crows challenging you. We've agreed to wait until someone else takes the title from you before pursuing it. We've grown fond of you.
That's awfully good of you.
I'm not going anywhere. Winning the tournament wasn't enough for me. I want your title someday. There aren't crows anymore. At least, not until the next tournament, if you decide to hold one. He's got a wife to look after in Dalentarth.
Oh, really?
I suppose he'll be making the trip to see her soon. Sounds like a hassle. I'm glad I don't have a wife.
How about a girlfriend?
Farewell, champion.
Franz Engelhardt, Fate Weaver extraordinaire at your service. Well, this is most unusual. I cannot glimpse your fate. I look at you and all I see is a void.
Yep, sounds about right.
I spend my days here dispensing fortunes to the gladiators and gamblers, for a hefty price, of course. Not all of them trust in my abilities, but those who do pay handsomely for my services. Whether their fate is favorable to them is beyond my concern. You'll find all manner of fans and gamblers here, all of whom I can turn into gold in my pockets on a good day. You'll be surprised how often they try to take their frustrations with destiny out on me. Over time, I've learned to defend myself.
Fair enough.
Valor Arena has been kind to this Fate Weaver, giving me a steady source of income by way of gladiators and gamblers. I did not foresee that you would be the one to become the Crow's new leader, Fateless One. But their destiny remains the same. They will not survive this tournament.
And yet, I've won. And they live.
He's a simple man, cares for only one thing, and pursues it with a single-minded focus that many lack. You'd be wise to exercise caution when it comes to our champion. He's a fierce competitor, even beyond the arena.
Surprised this is still in here, that they didn't come up with voice lines for him for when you'd won.
Nothing like a swig of cool ale after running around out in the sand. Hail, gladiator! Can I offer you a drink? I'm sorry, champion. The gladiators aren't allowed to bet. Your predecessor threatened my life to allow it, and I'll not let it happen again.
Fair enough.
Good luck out there, gladiator.
So where's our guy?
I'm counting the drinks before she falls over.
Is he at the top of these stairs? Yes, there we are. They're all up the top. Okay. I'll just talk to these guys and then finish up the stream, I think. We're slightly over time. Well, 10 minutes over time, actually. Wow.
I love the thrill of making a bet.
I don't believe we made it through all that. I'm glad you were there, helping us through it. We couldn't have overcome that handicap otherwise.
You mean doing all the work?
I'm looking to join the War Sworn as soon as possible. After what we've been through here, they'd have to throw something this Scarrick at me to show me something new.
That probably will happen, actually. They might want you to take off this gimp mask, though. Worth bearing in mind.
Don't worry. I won't be challenging you for that title anytime soon. I'm not sure what she's planning to do after all this. She practically lives out of the gambling den. I'm not sure she's going anywhere. The tournament is over, so the Crows are no more. At least until next year, if you decide to hold another event. He mentioned wanting to travel to Dalintarth. I think he's got family there. Farewell, champion.
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this. As leader of the winning team, you're now the reigning Grand Champion of Valor. Can't say I'm unenvious of your position. We couldn't have done it without you.
Consider this. You are at least alive when everybody thought you would die in the last fight.
He's finally going to join the War Sworn, I think. It's about time. Sounds like he's already seen more combat here than your average War Sworn. You've officially succeeded Magnus as champion. How does it feel? And don't worry, your title is safe. From us, at least. After all you've done for us, we won't fight you in there.
Good of you.
Helga's always had aspirations to be Grand Champion. Don't think she'll challenge you, but I doubt she's leaving the arena anytime soon. We're Crows no longer, champion. The tournament is over, and we were the first Crows in history to win.
There also wasn't that long of a stretch of history with the Crows. I mean, it's only been 2 mortals, well, me included, so 3, who have actually reigned as champion. Can't be more than... Well, so Tyr reigned for 9 years, and I don't know how long his father before him reigned for. Hroth Magnus. Could have been 10 years, could have been maybe 20, but I don't think more than that is likely. I think 20 is pushing it.
After all this, I think I need some rest. My wife lives in Dalensarth. I've been wanting to make the trip home. Maybe now's the time.
Definitely.
Thank you for all you've done, my friend. Keep your head on your shoulders. Farewell, champion.
Let's go and talk to the announcer before we talk to Jaskol, I think. Damn, my ability to remember names is terrible. Doesn't really help that the world is using high fantasy names.
Can't wait to see what the next match will bring. Hail, Gladiator!
Oh, nothing new. Alright then. You would think the announcer would have something to say about you winning the tournament, wouldn't you? But apparently not. Jokul. Alright. I was almost there. Jaskol, Jokul.
Great work, Gladiator. Now that your reign as champion has begun, the House of Valor goes to you. The manor, the gambling den, the markets, all of that land is yours. I know you lead a busy life, so I'd be happy to take care of them for you, for a small fee. But don't worry, I'll just take a small slice of your profits. Come by every once in a while, and I'll hand over the money that the den and the arena generate. He's exhibited violent and erratic behavior, I know. Before your first match, his Fate Weaver told him that your team would lose. Apparently, he believed his friend and bet significantly on your loss. His desperation mounted as you continued to win, and he continued betting against you. The rest you know.
Be a bit stupid to continue betting against someone that keeps winning. There was a simple solution for Tyr, and that is to swallow his pride and stop betting against me. Also, it turns out we can't upgrade the champion's mana at all. It's a bit of a shame, but oh well. So, that's it for today. Next time I'm going to head north into the Red Marches, so I'll need to go through Alzarund to get there. But that's it from me. I have been... Well, my name has been Rich. I haven't been rich, sadly. You can find me on Twitter at Vanilla Jester, and also on YouTube at Vanilla Jester Gaming. I will tweet just before I'm about to go live, so if you're like at 8 and you're like, hey, where's the stream? Or 10 past 8, where's Rich? What's going on? Look out for a tweet from me that will tell you just before I'm about to go live, or alternatively, occasionally, if I'm not feeling up to it, I'll tweet and let you know that the stream isn't happening. So, like, if you're curious about what's going on, hit me up on Twitter. And poor gold running low due to repairs. Buy repair kits. Definitely buy repair kits. They're way more cost effective than constantly going to the repair dude. Even if you don't have blacksmithing as a skill, repair kits are still worth it. I thought it was the other way around. No. Repair kits cost like 50 gold, maybe. Less than 100 gold per repair kit.
This studded leather is almost ruined.
And
do you have any weapons that need maintaining? I'll get it done cheap, and I'll get it done well.
And repairs cost like each of these costs at least 1,000, but most of them more so. Damn, well, I don't know, or I didn't remember. Well, fair enough. But at least you know now, eh? So, yeah, don't go for repairs at a repair shop unless you absolutely have to. This is way, way more expensive. Buying repair kits...
Come back if you ever need something repaired.
Good luck out there.
Buying repair kits is way, way cheaper. Anyway, so that's it for today. I'll be back on Wednesday, 8 PM, roughly. Around about that. GMT, that is. Being as I'm in the UK. Unless I become a rent boy, okay. I don't think the game allows you that option. So, I hope that you have enjoyed this and that you feel like coming back. Now, whether that's on Wednesday or not, I don't know. That's up to you. But until I see you again, hope you have a nice time and goodbye.